One thing I love is a good principle that's so old it's sometimes new again. Today we're talking about the Gilbreth Principle, created by Norman Gilbreth. It was first published as the Gilbreth Principle in 1958 in a magazine called The Linking Ring. However, this basic principle was actually discovered by Charles Jordan in 1921 in a little book that he calls The Four Full Hands. In his trick Psychic Prediction, he actually uses what we know now as the Gilbreth Principle. However, he didn't really fully understand the possibilities of it. He was just exploring different ways he could riffle shuffle the deck and get different outcomes with it. The Four Full Hands booklet and every little other thing that Charles Jordan has put out can also be found reprinted in Charles Jordan's Best Card Tricks, which is actually a pretty good book. In essence, what the Gilbreth Principle is having a deck with a partial or a full setup, and having either participant or yourself give the deck one riffle shuffle. This setup is maintained, or it's just shifted to a new setup that you will know after the riffle shuffle. Kind of hard to explain. If you want to learn more about it and get more in-depth knowledge of the subject, I highly recommend checking out a video that Max Maven did, sort of like a little lecture on the Gilbreth Principle that I'll leave down below that you can check out. This principle is really scattered throughout the whole literature of magic, and if you want to learn some cool tricks on it and learn more about what it can do, you might already have some of these books on your shelf, and if you don't, they're really easy to find and really cheap to get. What I'm talking about, of course, is the Self-Working series by Carl Fulvis, alright? So you got Self-Working Card Tricks, More Self-Working, New Self-Working, and My Best Self-Working. Each of these 4 books have tricks utilizing the Gilbreth Principle. What I would like to do now is demonstrate how amazing this principle can be and show you a trick that I first saw Max Maven do that just completely fried me, and I think it'll fry you too. Well, it'll fry you more if you saw him do it for this person that I saw, but in any case, here it is. Okay, so the truth is, everybody has a little bit of psychic abilities, some more than others, and today, I'd like to test how much of those abilities that you have, alright? So what I've done is I've placed 4 very specific cards in 4 different places in the deck, and I think it's up to you to order the deck in such a way that you can find these cards, alright? So what I'd like you to do first is take the deck and start dealing cards face down into a pile, just like this, until you want to stop. Now you can deal cards, you can take cards from the middle, you can deal in bunches, whatever you want to do, just stop whenever you feel like you might have enough cards, or if you get a certain feeling, stop there. So maybe they stop there, but they can really stop anywhere. Alright, so now let's go ahead and mix things up and give it one riffle shuffle, okay? So just give it your best riffle shuffle, and we'll see what we can come up with. All right, so now let's cut the deck into 3 piles. All right, so maybe we can do something like this. Now they have a free choice of whether pile they want to choose. Let's say we just go for this one right here. All right, so they can discard those. Now what we'll do is we'll act like we're just playing a card game with 4 different people. All right, so we just deal cards in a row just like this, and we'll see what we can come up with. Now keep in mind, you dealt cards until you wanted to stop. Then you give the deck an honest riffle shuffle, and then you cut 3 times, chose any packet, and now we are left with 4 piles with 1 card on top of each. Now I said that I put 4 specific cards in 4 different places, and the way you shuffle the deck, the way you cut, the way you chose everything, this is the real test to see if you have those abilities. And the cards that I put in those places were actually the 4 aces, alright? So let's see if we got an ace. Hey, look at that, we got an ace. How about the next one? There's the ace of clubs. There's the ace of diamonds, and of course we have the ace of spades. Congratulations, that was really well done. Alright guys, so as always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It means the world to me, and if you learned something new, if you got value out of this video, do me a huge favor and hit the like button and sub to the channel. Until next time, happy practicing. I love you guys.